we go. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Wally Weasel. Sorry about that. For whatever reason, it did not want to come up on YouTube. So kind of annoying there, but, you know, whatever. Well, we got it to work. Let's get everything situated. This game is loading. My hair getting caught in stupid headphones. And anytime I move my hand anywhere close, Sergeant Whiskers is right in there. Yes, hello, Sergeant Whiskers. You don't have to keep pressing your face to my hand. Thank you. Alright. Worlds. There we go. Oops. That's what happens when I try to get myself like ahead of the schedule. All this stuff happens. Alright, let's do this thing. Let's get myself situated with all the controls again.
I so enjoy watching you sleep for hours on end, Captain. It's quite entertaining the way you drool and whimper.
Okay, so if I hold it down. Alright, anyways, let's do this thing. Stellar Bay pad. Shoot. Okay. I know I got some quests on Stellar Bay. Or Stellar Bay. Stellar Bay. Damn it. It's gonna take me a while. Okay. He doesn't say anything about Stellar Bay. So I guess we take Parvati for one. And yeah, because there's like 2 areas for here. Alright, screw it. Take Elliot. Oh. Because those 2 were already selected. I was like, what, can I not take them? Oh, there's one more. There's one more companion. Alright, we're good. Stellar Bay, Stellar Bay, Stellar Bay. Put your weapon away. No reason to be hostile just yet. I don't think. Anyway. As always, check behind. There we go. Breathing that exhaust fume. Interesting. No. Okay, everything is just set in such a way. Unfortunately, there's no climbing mechanic. Ooh. Stellar Bay is a town. Alright. Terminal. Free ammo, very nice. Must be like their 100th customer or something. Oh, look at double jump. Fortunately, makes me sad that I can't get up on top of the ship. Oh well, anyways. You two are on here. Where's the thing? Ah. Ooh. Someone wants to talk. Oh, so we gotta talk. Okay.
Hey, hold on there. I gotta sign you in. Don't think I've seen you around. That means you must be new to Stellar Bay. You are new here, right?
Alright, so what corporation owns this place? He seems surprised. Well, this is my ship. Yeah.
I knew it. See, I made what you'd call a logical deduction.
Uh-huh.
You must have seen those UDL gunships on your way in. There's only 3 of them these days. Still, they tend to scare folk off.
What are they doing out here? It takes more than a few gunships to scare me. Well, we haven't come across any gunships, so...
You may not have heard, you being new, but Stellar Bay hardly ever gets off-world traffic. Us being cut off by the board and all. Which means I never get to do this part, but I've been practicing, so here goes.
Stellar Bay.
On behalf of Monarch Stellar Industries, welcome to Stellar Bay, home of the freshest sal tuna in Halcyon. Please state your name for the records.
Captain Alania, me, no, let's get my name out there as much as possible.
Swell. There's one for the logs. I'm even gonna give you your own entry code.
Ooh.
I'm not supposed to do that. It's against procedure, but Mr. Sanjar isn't so strict about the rules here. Besides, I got a lot of empty entries to fill.
Yeah, you never know who knows who Alex is and who knows who I am. So, you know. Stellar Bay really that isolated? Monarch. Yeah.
We don't get ship traffic in town. Only off-worlders who do make it out here are sublight. They got a base in Fallbrook. And thank the stars for them, or we would have run out of Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch years ago.
Okay.
Oh, that'll just make Mr. Sanjar's day if you tell him. The board makes up lots of nasty stories about raptidons and cannibals and whatnot.
Oh.
But that's all outside our walls. Mostly.
Oh. You saying the board's been lying with this place?
Oh, sure. They make Stellar Bay sound like a rotten place, but it's not so bad. Get a good breeze going, and the sulfur smell mostly covers up the fishy smell. Anyway, Mr. Sanjar's got lots to say on that subject. Kinda goes over my head, though.
Hey.
Mr. Sanjar will be mighty pleased to meet you. If you see him over at headquarters, maybe you could tell him I did a bang-up job of welcoming you? Oh, and if you're headed that way, maybe you could do me a favor?
Oh.
I got this Rizzo's Rangers Tossball Poster coming in on the next sublight shipment, signed by the Black Hole himself. Only I haven't heard anything in a while. You think you could check with Celia to see if it's come in?
Sure, who's the Black Hole? Posters on the pretty valuable. Who's the Black Hole?
That's Bertie Holcomb. Only one of the greatest Tossball hackers ever.
I wonder if he's kin. Dad had family that worked for Rizzo's. I never got to meet them.
Everyone's heard of him, even on Monarch. We still get some of the games. You been living in a sulfur pit or something?
Maybe. Hibernation. Where's the Black Hole?
On account of him being the best hacker who ever played, nothing gets by him. He sucks up every ball that comes his way.
Okay, I really need to hear that subject. Yeah.
Whatever you say, I could talk Tossball for hours.
Sure, the poster says very valuable, yeah.
I couldn't really say, I'm just a fan of the game. But the fancy collector types say the more people see these things, the less valuable they are. And I figure my poster's been passed around by more than a few people by now.
Yeah, sure.
Thanks a bunch. Celia works for Mr. Sanjar in the MSI building next to the bar. She's always there, so you can't miss her.
And these. And those. Yeah. Yes, please. Yes, please. So we can't get them all playing at the same time. Auntie Cleos doesn't have one? Still, no. Alright, well. Ooh, the yacht club.
You don't look like Sublight. Must be freelance.
Maybe. Maybe.
What are the chances of all the times and places we could have been born?
Yeah.
We're here, light years from Earth, going about our lives.
Every time the punch clock peals, a worker earns his meals.
What are you talking about?
Sorry, I thought you were quoting It's a Wonderful Directorate.
Laws.
Wait a minute.
Can a man enjoy the smooth menthol flavor of a Stogie Slim in peace?
No. Absolutely nothing. That's the only way to continue the conversation.
What I am doing, ma'am, is enjoying the moment. It's so rare that I can seize one apart from the jabbering masses of this wretched place.
Sorry. Neighbors probably aren't missing their company either. What are you talking about?
This law's forgotten town. Cut off from the rest of the colony. Removed from any culture. I recall when Stellar Bay was a proper board-affiliated town with regular shipments of Auntie Cleo's best and all the cereals. Before Sanjar took over MSI and got us all booted.
Sound nice. Miss the good old days, but
Days of consumption and culture. When we weren't squabbling with the iconoclasts for lack of better things to do. Look, you're making me melancholy. Is there something you wanted?
no. Probably later, but Nyoko. Nyoko? You got like a green thing over your head. These things aren't even all that expensive. Monarch. Okay. Full stock, very nice. Resident. Resident. Good.
New face, huh? You from Off-World?
Maybe. What's it do?
Nothing at all. Just like to be friendly like with newcomers. It's the MSI way.
Why would you want to do that? Fair enough. See if there's somewhere else they're buying. This would be nice.
A ship captain? Well, I'll be. Here, let me buy you a drink. Consider it an MSI welcome.
I'm gonna
Why
sell
don't
it.
you grab a chair, sit a spell, and revel with us?
By the smell, he's been reveling enough for you both already.
Me and my friends have taken our destiny into our own hands. We're untethered, free of responsibility and worldly cares. Well, as long as we don't run out of bits. But until the windfall's gone, we're riding high. See, we just walked out on our work. Had enough, we did. So now we're striking. I don't see how. When Sanjar took over MSI, he tossed all the old corporate rules. We ain't required no more to work whatever job the company demands. Our supervisor, Velma, goes on and on about quarterly profits and meeting quotas. But that ain't what Sanjar promised us. Velma refuses to negotiate, so we're refusing to work.
Velma.
We won't go back until she agrees to pay us fair and proper. Us on Monarch. We're free from the board, you know? We have the right to lobby for better hours and pay.
Yeah. Happen to be pretty good at the negotiations.
I wouldn't doubt it. You look like the type who tends to come out on top. Not like us cogs, trying to be the squeaky wheel, but just getting deadlocked. It's been days, but Velma won't even hear us out. Maybe you could just make her listen to our demands.
Maybe.
You would do that? We sure are lucky you decided to come up to the patio today. I knew drinking up here would be good for more than the view. Sure thing. What did you want to discuss?
She hot? Sandra's gonna fire. I don't know that. I can't really say that because I just got here. How long can you afford to miss work yet?
Not forever, but we've each saved up our bits, and I stashed them safe in my home by the diner. I reckon we could last a week or two at least.
Suggestions on how to presume, yeah.
If I knew that, I'd have tried it.
Pressure.
Talking reasonably got me nowhere.
Whatever.
Maybe you'll fare better. The others wanted to blackmail her, but we're above that. Besides, them are just rumors. We got no proof they're true.
This is about blackmail.
I would never endorse such an untoward tactic, you know, but,
Yes, you would.
well, there's rumors that Velma's taking a cut off the profits. So far, it's just gossip, you know, but if there was any proof to be had, it'd be in the Saltuna warehouse, I reckon.
Where's that? I only just came here first. Sergeant Whiskers lying by the dresser. Okay, Nyoko, why do you have a green thing? Is it green? Yeah, it's green.
And the little bastard's slippery, right? On account of its blood, so it's sliding all over the place, trying to crawl away. Getting so I can't tell the blood from the mud. But I gotta get in there, get right in that baby rap's stomach and dig it out.
Okay.
If so much as a drop of stomach acid got on that medallion, I don't know what I'd do. Might be I'd hunt every damn rapt out there. Right. What are you staring? Wait. You ain't from around here. Who are you?
Yeah, I'm Elena. Pleasure to meet you.
Ooh, charmer. Don't get a lot of that around here. Folks mostly grump at me about how I should join the MSI payroll. Nice change of pace. Buy me a drink, will you?
I have a drink. Okay, no. Okay, whatever.
Outstanding!
2?
What are you doing in Stellar Bay, stranger?
I'm getting some ingredients or something. Let's see. Until you can... Verification, just seeing what it's like. So, people talk like it's, okay. Information program. Sure, why not?
Well. Let's get down to brass nuts then, shall we? Wait, that ain't it. Brass rats? Let's talk business.
All right, get those brass rats
out
out here.
There after I sober up. You want a guide sooner than that? You have to get me something to clear my head.
She's got a little neckerchief. Sure, fish things. Okay, no, what do you need?
Outstanding! Our dispensary here maintains a stock of, well, I don't rightly know what they are. Steroid or caffeine somethings? Pills. They're very good.
Okay.
I'm cut off for the month, on account of needing one just about every damn day. But I'm sure you've got your wily ways. Fetch me one and we'll be all set.
We can't get steroid caffeine. Medical, you mean caffeinoid, that stuff's just a stimuli. Ooh, might as well get some XP.
Well, they work. We got a deal or what?
Fine, we got a deal. Okay, so where would I go for that? Let's just talk to this guy.
Well. Isn't often we see new folk in Stellar Bay. First drink's on me, stranger.
Oh, very nice. Thanks.
Enjoy. If you plan on
Zero
sitting
G.
through Nyoko's stories, you might could use a few.
I could use a few and tell it myself.
Now what can I do for you?
See what you got. Yeah.
Anyone who spends any amount of time in this bar is bound to get to know Nyoko, on account of her being here so often herself. And I don't mean that unkindly. Anyone who's rid us of as many beasts as you have is entitled to a few drinks. Something else I can do for you?
Said you're not used to seeing new faces around here?
Not since Amber Heights. These days we have more leaving than coming. Off to join the iconoclasts or some such.
Those cowards. This place called the Yacht Club.
Thought it had a fancy ring to it. Name's the first advertising anyone sees, after all.
Sure. Any yachts? Then you might be think about fixing that sad looking sign outside. No, the yachts. Come on, be brighter.
Nope. But a man can dream.
Alright. Okay, let's try. I don't have anything else. Okay, so tuna. This has energy cells now. Oh, okay. This way. Hello. So there was like something next to the bar, so can't do this quest as well.
Could I get another advance, Mr. Nandi?
Just make sure it's properly logged.
I'll note it next to the others, sir.
Another vending machine. Oh, hell's yeah. No! Ah. I want to just buy. I don't even know. Silverton? Self-matching. Fun times. Super. I have no idea what the hell I just bought. Oh, whatever. You.
Greetings, and welcome to Monarch Stellar Industries, producers and purveyors of the finest salt tuna in Halcyon. What can I do for you today?
Grim asked me to check. Yeah, Tossball Poster.
You know, sending you is the first bright idea I've seen from that man, because I told him to stop bothering me about it a week ago.
Huh.
I still don't know anything about it, but if you want to help him, Velma's the one to ask. She's in the warehouse.
Oh, okay.
But I'll warn you, Grim wore her patience thin a long time ago.
No, that's okay. I gotta butter her up. I heard you say you were having money trouble?
Or is he not paying you on account of how he tried to fix the thing his own self and busted it even worse, and then said you wasn't fixing it fast enough, so he's docking your wages again? Not that I got any prior experience with such.
Not at all. Mr. Nandi treats us all right and pays us well. I just spent most of my paycheck on Raptidon acid.
Why?
Laws, no. Sometimes it's canid teeth, or mantis worm wings. Whatever Sebastion has in stock, really.
Oh, okay.
So I can talk to him, of course. He doesn't get going about much else.
I reckon she's got a little bit of a squish on this fella.
He's sort of the strong, silent type. Unfortunately, my apartment's kind of filling up with his stuff. And some of the neighbors are complaining about the smell.
Talk to him for you?
Would you? I'd appreciate that so much. Maybe don't tell him I wanted you to ask. Just that you met this really nice lady named Celia, and she seemed... Oh, Mr. Nandi's doing that thing where he breathes through his nose real slowly. I'd better get back to work.
Alright. Yeah.
He doesn't talk much, but he's got this quiet intensity, you know? Like there's stuff going on inside his head that you have no idea about. Plus, he's got great legs. It's hard to find a man who doesn't skimp on lower body exercises.
Good to have standards, I guess.
Yep.
I know what I'm looking for.
Someone you can't talk to. There are other fish in the sea. No, we don't even know about this guy. Maybe he likes her too, and he's just shy.
Sorry, sometimes I get carried away.
Well, new business turns up at last.
Maybe.
Celia, didn't I tell you our new statistics-based advertising model would be a hit?
That you did, sir.
How can yield improvements of 26.7% not quicken the pulse? How can 32% cost savings not moisten the loins?
You've often posed these very questions.
Clear my schedule. This newcomer has a meeting with me.
It's very generous of you. No, you have a meeting with me. But, very generous. Yeah.
Celia, will you make a note of that for my self-review? Very generous.
Noted.
But not so generous I can't drive a good bargain. Now, who sent you? Rizzo's, perhaps? Or Auntie Cleo herself?
Just chatting away. Showing me my path. Takes me. Yeah,
What a charming notion. One doesn't meet many free spirits in Alcyon. Not outside Tartarus prison, anyway. Forgive me, I'd be positively enraptured. Only, I take it this means you aren't here for Saltuna.
I like the others with Saltuna stuff. Is it from Terra 2 or something? Hey, I can always be both. I have to get one more weird science project passed off. It could be both.
Now, there's no need to humor me. I'm used to this particular letdown.
Seems like you're having a rough time, Mr. Sanjar. Are you doing quite all right?
Oh, don't worry on my account. This is merely the latest in a long line of professional erotic and athletic disappointments. I had hoped that livening up our advertisements with enticing figures would draw the other corporations back to our bosom, but it seems we're back to the drawing board.
Let's see, what exactly are you hoping to accomplish? If you're free, corporations, when did you bring them back? Personal problem.
Thanks to the so-called hazard clause, Monarch has been cut off from the board's resources and protection for 10 years now. We've kept ourselves in business by trading with individual corporations, but given the off-the-books nature of those transactions, such arrangements are precarious.
See here, entire scrounging. Bigger than anyone else. Yeah, why not? Embrace it. Sure, why not?
Exactly what I would have said if I'd been paying attention.
You talk like Graham.
Freedom always sounds nice, doesn't it? It makes a rather pretty slogan. But if you sit down and tally up the costs, how you provide for yourself in the absence of aid, how you protect yourself from a hostile galaxy, it starts to lose its shine.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. About it. Yeah.
Well, Mr. Nandi here has a rather ingenious plan to get MSI restored to the board.
On our terms, mind you.
Ingenious plan? Don't get me wrong, I'm starting to admire your sand, but I bet you could overcomplicate a sisty sandwich.
What a charmingly roguish turn of phrase. Allow me to express my thanks at your confidence and assure you that my plan is indeed sufficiently complicated.
And if our advertising scheme hasn't borne fruit, then perhaps it's time we took matters into our own hands.
What's going on? Yeah.
It's true. Our Celia is an alarmingly competent middle manager. At any other company, she'd be wasted in data entry. The plan she refers to is a two-pronged approach, and the first part involves seeing Stellar Bay properly defended.
Okay. How do you mean to do that?
With a Bolt 52 cartridge, of course. If you can get us what we need to rejoin the board, starting the Bolt 52,
we'll be able to become one of the most productive and secure cities in Halcyon.
And you'll have a powerful ally on the board.
What is it?
Why, one of the strongest defenses in Halcyon. An extremely powerful ordinance.
Never realized fighting the bureaucracy could be this interesting.
It is quite the rush. In the old arms building southwest of town, which used to be part of Stellar Bay before we had to move our walls in, these days it's overrun with marauders and raptidons.
Simple enough.
Do be careful. I've lost more than a few people to marauders and raptidons out there.
Screw them.
And while you're at it, there should be a terminal in the arms building with some dangerous information. Perhaps you could delete it so it doesn't fall into the wrong hands.
Maybe.
What can I do for you?
Looking for an information program. Okay, I already know about that. I have questions about MSI and the good old days. I met Grimm and the lady. Yeah.
I see. And was his delivery of the MSI authorized greeting up to snuff?
He's a world-class moron. He did a bang-up job, yeah.
Well, that's excellent. I'll see that your feedback makes it into his review. What else can I do for you?
That's about it. Ah, right. Executive. Another executive. What's that on the wall? I need to clean up the walls. Just back outside again. Okay, it's Emporium.
Well, well. The only new folk I ever see in town are sublight runners from Fallbrook. But you don't look like one of Catherine's. What can I get you?
Okay, straight
All sales are final, unless you threaten me. I'm kidding. Don't threaten me.
You got any? No, you don't. Ooh, baseball caps. Restricted stock. Coat of arms. Purchase it. I want to repurchase the restricted stock. Yeah. 5. Engineering class 5. You know what? I'm gonna buy a baseball cap. And it's gonna go on me. I think I turned helmets off. Oh well.
Got it. Inside voices.
Resident.
Help! Someone's been killed!
Who? Where? In here? Oops.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
What?
I clean the apartments while everyone's at work. I've seen all sorts of messes, but this... If you're going into the apartments, do not go into the lower one on the right. That's where the body is.
Well, I'm gonna go there.
If you'll excuse me, I need to go contemplate a hot shower.
This one?
Oh, sorry. Sorry. Just spooked me, was all.
Not much I can do for this guy.
Victim. He seems to have died by blood loss. See all this blood? It's supposed to be inside his body. Very peculiar that it's not. You see all these footprints over top of him? I don't think those are supposed to be there. Let's see, this betting slip. Some increasingly bold wagers made on it for a team called Mostly Collins. Tossball bidding. Interesting. I could have just shouted in here. Ooh, betting machine right outside his room. Oh, luxury. Give me more of these. See how much I have on the way? Oh, whatever. Alright, you. What did you kill that person for?
Got any news from the rest of Halcyon?
Oh, okay. Playing dumb, eh?
Whatever you do, don't mention Tossball to Isaac. You'll never hear the end of it. You've gotten stuck in an hour-long rant about mostly colonists. You'd be thankful.
Another victim. Get away from their sink, lady.
You startled me. Don't sneak up on a person like that, huh?
Stare at me for like 2 seconds and then you go like that. Oh, sorry. She's someone I can actually talk to. Very peculiar. Very peculiar indeed. It's outside, isn't it? Hi. Okay, let's just hang around the outer perimeter. Just go to the factory. Here, factory. Yeah. It's gotta be a game where, like, one of the NPCs is just named resident. It's not like it's a subscription thing, it's like their name is. Oh! And they're like, why are you talking to me? I actually have important things to say. Is this one of those super sturdy cloths, or... So I want to find out. Nope. Ow. Someone's house?
If Velma's capable of running the warehouse, she can certainly pick up her own caffeinoid.
Don't be so hard on her. With Brack's missing, she's working doubles and needs a little edge.
Very well, dearie. But you stop by anytime you like. Hmm?
Thanks, I'll keep that in mind. Sorry, I've got to get back to the warehouse.
Okay.
Hello, dearie. Why, I don't believe I've seen you before. And with sweet cheeks like those, I'd remember.
Oh, you.
Quite the bedside manner, lady.
Well, it's so rare I get the pleasure of new company. What can Auntie Abigail do for you?
Medicine. I've been asked to pick up a caffeinoid supplement. Some kind of caffeine. Yes, right.
And what a helpful young lady you are. Nothing like a little pill to liven up the spirits.
Whiskey helps, too.
Please leave medical advice to the professionals.
Yeah, Ellie.
Now, dearie, who's this pickup for?
Actually, the pills are from me. Yeah.
I'm so sorry, but with the iconoclasts and the marauder filth chasing away what little trade we get, I'm afraid I have to reserve my supply for Stellar Bay residents. Our reserves have gotten so low, I've even had to start locking the supply room upstairs. Isn't it a shame what some people will do to get a little extra?
Can't trust people these days. Yeah, I know.
Except for you. I can tell. You've got one of those faces. I'd make an exception for you if I could, my little cherub. Is there anyone else needing a special pickup from Auntie Abigail?
No, because she's been cut off.
Now, there's no keeping secrets from Auntie Abigail. I'll tease it out of you one way or another. Also, I really do have to enter someone's name for the allotment. After all, I have to keep track of where our little pills wander off to.
2008, screw that.
Indeed. Now, how about you tell Auntie who this pickup's for?
I do know, Auntie, I'm the proud for my secret, sweet little cheeks.
Don't blame me if I puke on your shoes.
Aren't you a saucy thing? I may not be a fresh young thing anymore, but with age comes experience, dearie.
I'm a sweet little cinnamon roll. Just show me a thing or two. Yeah.
Much as I'd love to. My rheumatism is especially fierce at the moment, and I'm all out of my medicine.
Aw,
but I'd hate to send you away empty-handed. You were here for caffeinoid, weren't you? Who's it for?
Oh, I can't remember any. Oh, damn it.
Oh, her. It's none of my business, but I have told her Dr. Williams would bump up her monthly allotment if only she'd join MSI. Contribute like the rest of us. Now I've gone and said too much. And you know me, dearie. I don't like to pry.
Fair enough. What can I do? Does anyone else on Monarch
I'm afraid not.
Why not?
Dr. Williams managed the town's allotments from his terminal upstairs. Even I can't access them.
You were in charge around here, Auntie. Sure ought to be.
Oh, you flatter an old woman. Me, I'm just here to be a pretty face for the customers. And to keep an extra key to the supply room for all the times Dr. Williams misplaced his. Careless experimentation with medicinal substances does take its toll, eventually.
But until then, it's lots of fun.
Episodic pharmacological delirium is no laughing matter, young lady.
Yeah.
In the town graveyard, I'm afraid. Poor man was always searching for the flower of enlightenment. On the way, he tried some rather daring substance combinations.
Where's the graveyard? Where's the graveyard?
The graveyard's near the southern ruins. You're certainly welcome to pay our respects, but The bodies tend to attract beasties. Do be careful. I'd hate for anything to happen to you, dearie. Chin up, dearie.
Don't worry, Auntie Abigail. I'm going to make sure that nobody gets into this room. This is the room.
Not a peep from me.
Cavanoid. Sure. She any of the wiser?
Come to share a secret with Auntie Abigail?
Nope. Still just working as the town gossip. Oops.
Velma seem out of sorts to you?
She's always cranky.
No, I mean more than usual.
Okay, so she's got something in here that's like super duper secret. Could be used against her. Just in case. Oh. Say what? Say girlfriend.
Hey, John, I got the cavanoid bits.
You're a lifesaver. Hope Abigail didn't give you a hard time.
Just a, any word on Braxton?
Nothing.
Super hardcore. Spaceship, countries, oh, hello, big planet. Is Monarch the moon? Container. Toss nothing. So, there's the signed Tossball Poster. Take some more money. Personal files. Please enter authorization. Oh. Alright, screw it. I got enough persuade anyway. That should be good. Actually, I haven't saved them since I started.
Look, you can tell Catherine the new shipment will be ready when it's ready, all right? She's welcome to come up here and pack boxes herself if she's in such a hurry.
I'm not here representing her. Yeah, can't we just be looking around this work site?
Sorry. Seems I got my cables crossed. Thought you were another shakedown tough from Fallbrook. Hope you can forgive my temper. This job has been running me ragged lately. First, my autoloader foreman stages a walkout, and now my chief pescatological health manager is missing.
Your chief would say, what?
Braxton. He's in charge of getting the fish fat, but also making sure they don't get too many tumors. He's a real wizard with pharmaceuticals, but he has creative notions of working hours. Comes with living in a free colony, I guess.
I guess. You can't constrain a person's freedom. Yeah.
We're not keen on rules for rules' sake around here. Means Braxton skips work sometimes, but it also means no company boss is telling me when I can take a shit. Since you don't seem to be constrained yourself, maybe you could check up on him. He lives in the apartments. Tell him Velma said to get his lazy ass down here, or she might start noticing those extra drugs he's been taking from supply. Something else on your mind?
Who's dead?
Stealing's such a nasty word. Let's call it skimming. And yeah, let's just say I've noticed the sterile biotics we use for the fish would get used a little faster on Braxton's shifts.
Anything when you turn them in? Well, I mean, she didn't have proof. She was just like noticing that something was wrong, and yeah. But I can't really say any of that, so I'm not sure why you turn them in.
We're not like those corporate towns where you get fined for sleeping on the wrong side of the bed. Besides, the Spacer's Choice stuff we use is cheap enough. And Braxton knows how to get the Saltuna, fat and mostly tumor-free. Sublight boss out of Fallbrook. Handles most goods that come in or out of Stellar Bay. Has a mouth like a Ground 6 Spacer. Unless you're here to tell me he's agreed to do his job again, I've got nothing to say.
Location give his pay increase. Caleb says raised to give up with the prices here. And they're hard workers, aren't they? These are all the same thing. Can I just tell her, like, you know, they're off getting drunk at such and such place, go, you know, be all like, hey, here's contracts. It's like the exact same thing. I just passed the information.
Tell him to complain to Catherine in Fallbrook, not me. Sublight's demanding more money for the same contracts, which means we're all in the same boat.
Alright. Yeah. Okay.
I don't have the bits for it, plain and simple. Besides, if I make an exception for him, I gotta do the same for everyone.
True enough.
If Caleb wants to keep this job, he'd better get back to it. I'm about ready to hire sublight contractors at this rate.
Top. Reserve problems is more long. You're responsible.
For running me ragged while he takes an extended leave at the bar? Not on your life.
Fair enough.
Fine by me.
That's pretty much it. Tuna. So there's one of those situations where it's like I have to convince you to do that. And I just tell them to go back to work. Like I want to do that. Alright, okay. It just seemed weird because of the colors. Damn it. Figure out what I have with this place yet.
I wonder sometimes what they're doing on other colonies.
Here you go.
Have you had time to check on that poster yet? I keep wondering if it's come in.
Get your poster.
Would you look at that? The Rizzo's logo is nice and bright, and you can still smell the ink on Mr. Holcomb's signature. I can't thank you enough. Still, you can have the bits I was going to spend at the bar this week. And you know what?
Yay.
Take my old tossball blocker, too. Never get the chance to use it these days.
Yay! Oh, sorry. 625 bits, alright.
Wrapped musk and canid eyes, right here.
Wait, where's...
Hello, stranger. Can I interest you in raptidon tongue? Or maybe some canid toenails? You look like a woman who's looking for some mostly fresh animal parts.
Oh, yeah. Let's talk about Celia first.
Huh. I haven't seen her in a few days, but I've been meaning to ask her how that raptidon acid is working out. I hope it's working okay, because no one else really seems interested in this stuff.
I'm going on a date with her. I'll start slow. She likes you.
Nice of you to say. I like her too.
As a customer, or...
And I gotta admire anyone with her passion for canid hides. But you don't have to butter me up.
Now I see what Celia was talking about. This guy almost reminds me of Irion.
Who?
An old acquaintance from the Groundbreaker. Real piece of work.
The what?
That's mighty kind of you to say.
But we were talking about what a lucky gal Celia is.
Anyone who can afford such a fine collection of mantisaur claws has it pretty good.
You've got so much coming. Maybe you should take her out. Hey, you idiot! Trying to... Oh, let's...
Wait,
Be
I
nice.
see what's going on. She put you up to this so she could get a discount, hmm?
Oh, no, that's not it at all. She's smitten with you. You smited her. Smote? Smoot?
Don't get me wrong. I'd like to give her a discount. She's a real fine lady. Always talks nice and slow, so I understand. But if I give her one, I won't hardly make a bit, on account of no one else having any use for raptidon tongues.
Discount? Damn it. I'm done with her. I promise she won't ask for a discount. Yeah.
You sound pretty sure. And she is awful nice.
Give her a chance. Give yourself a chance. Take her someplace nice.
It's all tuna factory.
I'll do it. Once her shift ends, we'll go someplace nice. Maybe to Chef Raymond's.
That's the spirit, Sebastian. Be yourself. Between you and me, Captain, I'm not sure Miss Celia knows him too well, but we can hope, right? I want them to be happy.
Sure, why not? Let's actually just get in the journal. People. Oh, there it is. Damn it, it's like right across from me.
Have you talked to Sebastian yet? What did he say?
He said he'd go on a date with you. Yay!
Okay, but how did he say it? Did he sound excited? Or like he was just agreeing to it? Was he like, yay, a date with Celia. I've secretly been waiting for this. Or was it more, sure, I don't have anything else going on?
Oh, just go for it. Nice to you. Just don't ask him for any discount. Yeah.
Not to worry. If I never buy another Raptidon tongue, it'll be too soon.
agreeable.
Look at me going on. I'm sure you've got other things to do, and Mr. Nandi's giving me that back-to-work look. Anyhow, thank you.
No problem. Yay, level up. Starting to build these up. Let's remove speed. As well. I don't care about dodge or block or whatever. We're fine. Let's push this up to 50. Those kind of skills is going. Alright, what else we got here? Some signs working. Dialogue skills when you have nope. Okay, that's no convenience. Doesn't seem too much. I've not been using the time dilation thing. Speed. Oh, let's go for the walk speed. Oh, good. It's going to unlock tier 3. You guys haven't leveled up yet. Alright, journal. Let's take it outside. Hi.
Whoa, by the stars, my poor heart. I just about pissed my jumpsuit.
Yeah.
Most people don't. Besides, this place is enough to try anyone's nerves.
Is that ever thought about leaving Stellar Bay? How's that?
Where should I begin? With the oversized mantisaurs? Or perhaps the rap spewing acid at our walls? The board was right. This place isn't fit for human habitation. And I was a fool for staying.
Alright. Here's a dustbag. Casserole, yeah.
That was a real popular meal 10, 20 years back. Before the board tucked tail and ran. These days, everybody's had a belly full of salt tuna. They all want borscht. And the mushrooms, well, not many venture out of town, what with the monsters hereabouts. I can whip one up for you, but it'll cost.
What?
Here's a menu.
Oh, yikes. I can't cover this much, Captain.
Jesus. Yeah. 1,000. 28.
Sure, just let me know.
First place. I don't really
Lucky
care about
you.
How much do I have? What am I? Oh, 2,000. Really? Less. Oh, not a lot less. I'll just sell. Tossball stick? Also pro tossball stick. It was weaker. Why is it weaker? These are you're normal, I don't care. Oh, Jesus. Oh, whatever. Let's pay this money.
I see you stuck around. If you got the bits, you got it. I got all the ingredients. Should only take about an hour in the oven. There we are. Now, if you don't mind, I really need to take a leak.
My belly's gurgling just to smell it, Mr. Raymond. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you.
A pleasure to help such a charming young lady.
Hit on her.
Oh, gosh. My tum's rumbling just smelling that casserole.
Let's get out of here. Is this the room we're supposed to go to? Right. Okay, so it's this guy. We're searching for clues. I think this might be a clue. And this as well. Examine. Several ragged outfits, all the same cut and color, were stuffed into this suitcase. So he's trying to leave. Oh, is that just the two clues? Let's get the left field, toss ball, betting. Okay. Is that other side as well, or just over here? Tossball betting. All right.
Ooh, you're the new face.
Wow, you must be up on all the latest Tossball games. So who do you follow? Wait, don't tell me. You look like a Hammersmith Thunder fan. No, Glacial H. Mammoths.
I play for each of those darlings. Let's try lying for once.
I'd heard they'd gotten a new hacker. Is that why everyone's making such a fuss about you? But what are you doing on Monarch?
It's part of my goodwill tour, yeah.
Maybe we're not so isolated as I thought. So, what can I do for you?
You can talk about this.
Poor Isaac. I was wondering why I hadn't seen him in a few days. I'd really like to help. Isaac was a sweet fellow, even if he did have terrible teeth.
Jeez, I'm listening.
Right. So the thing with Isaac is he didn't know where to stop. He'd get stuck on something, and he just couldn't let it go. Sometimes he'd drink Purpleberry Punch by the liter. Other times he'd keep betting on a losing team. Started owing the wrong people money.
Yo.
I don't know for sure, but I saw Elijah and his buddies pushing Isaac around. They're hooligans from Fallbrook. They sweep into town, drop supplies off behind the warehouse, and spend the rest of their stay getting rowdy over tossball games. They usually loiter in the alley behind the yacht club. They're not allowed in the bar anymore. I bet you anything Isaac ran into trouble with one of them. Mr. Sanjar will be pleased to hear about it when you're done. I know he gets fed up with the Fallbrook bullies, but there's not much he can do.
Alright, gonna go back to the yacht club anyway.
Smells like rat in
Turn in the thing. Here we go. We'll do this first.
No, they're crazy.
Sorry, okay.
But they still manage to feed themselves, dress themselves.
Ah, the charmer. Welcome back. Drink, chat, or business? All of the above?
That's your stupid pill. It's your magic pill, yeah.
Says someone who's never had any fun.
Exactly. See? I'm glad someone on your crew's got some sensible. Got her head on straight. Whew, that hits the spot. Right in the, oh, no, there it is. There it is. Yes. We're in business. Let's go.
That was fast. I gotta see about stalking some on the ship.
You be careful. The first one's free. After that, they'll offer you gainful employment.
Glad to have you.
Great. Where to? Oh, Hiram? I ain't checked in on that man in an age. He's running the giant radio tower we lovingly call Devil's Peak. We'll be going south and west, mostly along the road till we're past Fallbrook. Out there, there's a western slope that'll lead us through some fun. You like hunting, right? That's fun. If you're more of a spelunker, Rotting River will take you into the mountain caverns. We can discuss options when we get closer. That said, 3's already a crowd. I don't mind waiting somewhere until you got a spot open.
Yeah, we'll send him to the
Nice
ship
big
for now.
gun you got there. I'm looking forward to seeing you use it.
A ship? Well, look at you. I'll find a spot there to call my own for now. Find me when you're ready.
We will take her next time when we actually go out. We're just going to focus on doing stuff inside here. Hey.
Please, will someone help me? My boy's in trouble.
Jesus, now what?
Oh, thank you for stopping. Everyone acts like nothing's wrong. Like my little boy isn't at risk of being eaten by some vile creature.
Well, fine.
You have to help me get my little Tucker back. He ran away and is going to get himself killed. Oh, I just know a raptidon is melting him with acid as we speak.
It's more dissolving than melting.
That is not helpful.
Ma'am, calm down. Calm down. Your son is most likely wrapped it on chewing gum right now, okay? Okay. How's that? We're gonna see him. Calm down. Take a deep breath. What happened? Yeah.
Don't you tell me to calm down.
Calm down.
I promised my boy I'd protect him for always. But how can I keep him safe if he's run away? He ran out into the wilderness a few days ago.
Days?
I warned him about the raptidons, mantisaurs, and marauders, the toxic sulfur pools, and poisonous glands, but he didn't listen.
Oh, law, Captain. A youngster won't last long in a place like this. Please, can't we help?
Please, won't you go and find my boy?
All right. Jesus. Yeah, what are you running away?
He's been pining for an adventure. Says he's tired of living cooped up behind the walls. But he doesn't understand how dangerous it is out there. I warned him. A raptidon would snap him up first chance it got. I just know one's ripped his arm off and is gnawing on his sweet little fingers. He should have listened to his mama. I promised I'd keep him safe here with me.
Gnawing the flesh off his fingers and using the bones as a back scratcher, right?
He's been listening to those awful broadcasts that the iconoclasts put out. I begged Sanjar to put a stop to them, but did he? No! And now I just know my boy's run off to Amber Heights. That is, if a manta queen hasn't spooled out and eaten his entrails for breakfast already.
No, for lunch. Yeah.
Those low-life degenerates leading innocent boys into a life of danger. Oh, they make it sound so exciting. Like it's noble to risk it all out there, fighting for the greater good. How noble is it to worry your loved ones? Not at all, I say. But still they preach their sermons of anarchy and rebellion to anyone who'll listen. If they weren't holed up in Amber Heights, I'd knock them all upside the head. That old settlement, southwest of Stiller Bay. I don't know which is worse, the thought of my son shacking up with the nutty iconoclasts, or that he never made it. Sprats could be nesting in his rotting body alongside the road as we speak. Or maybe marauders got him, pulled all his teeth out, crushed him into their drugs and made him snort them. Oh, the things that could happen to my sweet baby.
All right. Jesus.
Thank you. Oh, I know he'll be safe now that someone's able to fetch him home. You look for him in Amber Heights, you hear? It's down the road southwest of town. I'm sure he made it that far. I just know it. And if you find any of them iconoclasts indoctrinating my boy, you punch them in the mouths. Tell them what I think of them luring little boys away from their mamas. It's immoral.
All right, fine.
Who the fuck are you? This ain't your alley.
Thug. Elijah. Thug. Let's get right in the middle of them. Right where I want to be.
Hey, what are you doing here? This is our secret alley.
Not really secret, I found it.
Berta already pissed by those crates to market.
It's nice.
Listen, that purple-toothed twerp had it coming. Not that anyone has proof.
I don't
and not
need
that
proof.
It's any of your business.
Dead or alive, you're coming with me. I can't. Should have increased my intimidation. Fine, let's just forget this ever happened. Wrong answer. No, screw that. Dropped Ellie. Gotta take a little bit of them. That's what you guys get. Oop. Oh, okay. Do. All for that quest? I'm gonna assume so. Oh no.
You don't much like me, huh, Dr. Ellie?
It's nothing personal.
You should know you're getting excellent reviews from across the company. What can I do for you?
He's dead from the people who killed him. And I killed them myself.
But that's terrible. What happened?
Taking care of it, yes.
But that means we won't be able to log their testimonies. If there's one thing I've been hoping to re-establish in Stellar Bay, it's proper documentation for legal matters.
Okay. Sometimes you're going to take matters in your own hands. Could have gotten their statements if they hadn't been ready to kill. Yeah.
Always a shame when tempers get the better of good sense. Still, your intervention in the matter is much appreciated. Please consider this payment for your services.
They're the ones who came after me. Yeah. Anything else in here? Science weapon. Amber Heights. Oh, is that one? Celia. Missing passcode. Okay, can't get that one in here. That looks like the last one I can do inside of Monarch or Stellar Bay. Ooh, second floor.
So, guess who Celia brought home the other?
Yeah.
You've really got to stop doing that.
No, I got something to talk to you now. Looking for Braxton. Yeah.
Braxton? I've never even heard of a Braxton. Got nothing for you, sorry.
Dilated pupils, anxious posture, muscle spasms. She's high
telling
on
the
some
truth.
quality stuff.
Oh.
No, okay, maybe just a little. Braxton always has a good stash, and I just like to let loose a little. Stop thinking about the marauders and the raptidons outside, you know?
So can you Braxton, where is he?
Oh, damn. He told me he was delivering to this house in the ruins south of town. Whole family had fallen sick, and he had some meds on hand. So maybe look for him there?
Ooh, level up again. Okay, there's gonna be there's a lot of intimidation, so let's get that to 55. Let's see, what is that? Stealth, sneak, hack, lockpick, or tech. Get this up. Taking any perks? I'm just curious. What are the tier 3 perks? Sense, okay, again. Sway. Movement penalty, accuracy. Attack. After killing an enemy, it's a guaranteed critical hit. Rating bonus, 100% skill bonus. More carrying capacity, movement speed. Just damaging overall. 100% improved weapon damage. And minus 75% improved. Okay. That's section reduce enemies. Area of effect damage received. Okay. Food. Base 25% health. Okay. Some good ones. Some situational ones that I'd probably be ignoring. Alright, so that's going to take me up there. Still not certain. I really want to convince Velma. Because I don't know, these guys should be working, damn it. Can I just tell them that?
Why don't you grab a chair? Sit.
No. Oh, wait.
Sure.
She's gonna lie. Oh no, she's threatening to replace you with something like contractors. That is the truth. But I mean, they're drunk.
I never meant to call for anyone's head on a pike. Velma's not my favorite person, but she ain't been cruel to us. Devil it all. Now you got me feeling sorry for her. Fine. I guess we'll go back to work to save Velma's job. We'll find a better time to negotiate our wages. Tell Velma not to worry. We'll look out for her.
Is that it? Yes.
You and your pen pal seem to be
I don't know why.
along.
Don't make it small. When you say it like that, it sounds stupid.
Whoa, take it easy. Didn't realize you were so wrapped up.
You're doing it again.
Try to get out of the wall. Wait, that's not. If I can just find it on my own, I don't think I can. I'm not smart enough to do this.
I hear those rich people in Byzantium pay a handsome bit for rat musk.
And there she is, I believe. Yes.
I'd give you a friendlier welcome, but I'm up to my elbows in salt tuna guts.
Yeah, I got
This
what's her
old
face?
girl's in a rough way.
What's her face?
Even old Bess in Edgewater was in better shape than this.
Hey, you want to try running a cannery with obsolete machinery? You be my guest.
Sorry, ma'am. I wasn't trying to be rude. It's just your flanging apparatus isn't making a strong flange, so your sealer isn't sealing right, and...
Oh. I see what you're saying. Huh. I'll have to try that. Anyway, what do you folks need?
Stealing drugs? Yeah.
Stealing's such a nasty word. Let's call it skimming. And yeah, let's just say I've noticed the sterile biotics we use for the fish would get used a little fast.
Yeah. Okay, same thing.
Something. Unless you're here to tell me he's agreed to do his job again, I've got nothing to say.
He's agreed to do his job again.
Sweetest words I've heard all day. Thanks for your help. You've gotten me out of a tight spot here. Take this for your efforts. Honest work deserves honest pay.
Yay! Nope. That ain't gonna be it. Here we go. Yep, anyways, that's gonna be it for today, ladies and gentlemen. There's a lot of talking, running around, a little bit of combat there, that I guess was unnecessary, but, you know, whatever. It all worked. And, yeah. So next week we will head on out of Stellar Bay into the wrecked regions of, well, Stellar Bay and complete a few more quests and whatnot. We'll see how long. Ooh, very nice. Oh, that felt good. Give me the warm fuzzies. Actually, let's just... But, yeah, we'll do that, and then we'll see what else we can do. If I can do anything else. Until then, thank you all for tuning in, and I will see you all next time. Let's head to my room. We really didn't need to, leave
time
orbit.
for your regular daily period of unconsciousness?
Yeah, really didn't need to leave, but whatever. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna save. A lot more combat coming up next week. I know. We didn't get a lot this week. Save again. And yeah, thank you again for tuning in, and I will see you all next time. Bye, everybody.